If you like this video, why not subscribe? Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Frugal Filmmaker, the place where you don't have to spend a lot to get a lot. Today I want to talk about an important element in your video, which is lighting properly, and how to do that with an inexpensive item you can get from the hardware store, known as a clamp light. And this is your clamp light. As you may have guessed, all it is a socket attached to a clamp that you can attach to various surfaces. It terminates in a regular two-prong plug, and it's quite handy for a lot of situations. The availability of a standard socket will give you various options to screw in here, because anything that has a standard socket will fit. Incandescent lighting, halogen, track lighting, CFLs, compact fluorescent lighting, or photo floods. I mean, it's just, these are really great. I believe this is what Robert Rodriguez used on El Mariachi. And a lot of filmmakers use these. This isn't really news, I realize. What is news, or what I found out, is that all clamp lights aren't created equal. This is one that I found in Big Lots, and it was $5, which is $1.50 less than the hardware store version. So I thought, hey, what a great find. I can get more of these for $5 and build up my stock and use them for more things. But as I found out, these aren't worth the $1.50 you save. And here's why. First, notice that the method of clamping, or the shape of the clamp portion that goes onto whatever surface, is different. This triangular shape right here is on the hardware store version, where the Big Lots version has more of an oblong shape, which just doesn't work as effectively. These go great on my PVC light stands, actually, a lot more effectively than the triangular versions. But when you reinforce either version with a spring clamp, which I highly recommend, these are cheap and will reinforce things and give you a little peace of mind, because they won't fall off with this spring clamp attached, unless of course you yank on the cord or something. But this shape just works better, the triangle shape. The biggest problem, though, is the socket and how it's connected to the clamp. This thing tends to fall apart all the time, and it's really frustrating. It's got a little wing nut like the hardware store version. It looks very similar, but when I try and angle this, it likes to the socket likes to fall out. And it's just a real pain. It doesn't work as well. This one's a lot smoother and more durable, and just doesn't give me headaches like this one does. Plus, the socket itself is cheaper. The switch is cheaper. It feels clunkier and just cheaper. It doesn't seem to be as nicely constructed, if you can believe that, on a clamp light. Plus, this socket's only rated for 250 watts. This one's rated, if you look inside the socket, for 660 watts. Plus, it's also got a sticker from UL Labs, which means that it's been inspected and it works right. This one has no such sticker. So just about in every way, the hardware store version is better than the cheaper Big Lots version. So don't buy this one if you see it in Big Lots. Skip it, go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, and get this version. It's just a lot better. So what are some of the other things you can do with this? Well, one thing I didn't show you earlier was that they all come with a aluminum reflector hood right here, which screws on like so, and gives you some other options. Now, I've put gaffer's tape around the threads of this because these tend to strip out really easy. I mean, these threads aren't real secure, and it just comes off. Where if you put a little gaffer's tape around here, it'll be more of a press fit and it'll stay better. Plus, this hood is also great if you want to put some C47s, i.e. clothespins, on it like so. So if you want to attach a gel or diffuser or whatever, this gives you a nice surface to do so. Even if you're using something like a halogen, this is a spotlight, halogen spotlight that I use for my backlighting quite a bit. It's got its own reflector, but if you want to attach a gel to this, it's impossible. There's no surface. But if you use the reflector, you do have a surface, so it works quite well. And you can use incandescent lighting, as I mentioned before. These are 60-watt bulbs, what I typically use for my setup when you see me on camera. Those give me just about enough light, and if I want to use a gel, which will cut down on the amount of light I'm getting, then I'll put 100-watt bulbs in here. Both of those you can get for about $1 for 4 of them. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're so inexpensive. So when you break everything down, you get this nice compact package for storage. These are very effective for a variety of things. rim lights, backlights, key lights, fill lights, anything. I mean, they're great, they're inexpensive, and I highly recommend them. And that's the basics of what clamp lighting is. I'll show you how to use them more specifically in a future episode when I talk about three-point lighting. But right now, just so you know, they're all being used to light this shot. I have a 100-watt bulb over here with a daylight gel, a 100-watt bulb over here with a daylight gel, and I have a halogen spotlight behind me I'm using as a backlight also with a daylight gel. All of those are being held up by clamp lights. If you like this tip, please come to thefrugalfilmmaker.com for more, and you can also find us on Instructables, Twitter, and Facebook. We'll see you next time.